Hello everyone, welcome back to Morgan's Movie Collection. I'm extra specially excited today. I'm always excited for a Morgan's Movie Collection video, of course I am. But I am extra excited today because something I've had on pre-order for many months now. I think it's been a couple of times delayed in its release. Finally came through my door in a big nice box at the start of this week. And I'm so excited to get into it today, have a look at it, delve on in to see what we have here. Well, I know what we have here, because what we have here, it's from Indicator, who you know I love dearly. It's Universal Noir #1. This follows on from their collection of 5 volumes of Columbia Noir movies. This is them now delving into the noir movies of Universal Pictures, which I am so very excited to get into. It's one of these lovely Indicator boxes. I was far too excited to get into it, to have a look at it myself before filming this. So the box has been opened. So it's not an unboxing video as some of these have been in the past with Indicator things like this. But there you have it. Universal Noir #1 limited edition. I'm quite early on in the numbers of this one actually, because I did pre-order this very early on. I forget how long ago I did pre-order it. A hell of a long time I've been waiting for this. Like I said, it makes me just that more excited. I am number 368 of 6,000 numbered units on this one. There you go. So only 6,000 of these in this particular set, in this particular edition. Let's have a look. 6 movies here, including, as well as including I think 120-page book. But we will have a look at all of the features as well. We'll get into it there. You get one of these nice little slip covers, of course, and then it's just the case as is like that. These are number 330 to 335 in the Indicator series. The book that you get, Universal Noir #1. This can go nicely next to all my Columbia Noir books and all my other Indicator books with other limited edition sets that I do have. Nice front and back there. Of course, these are ridiculously detailed and full of all kinds of craziness. We'll have a look on the back. Actually, it usually does say what's in this. Limited edition exclusive 120-page book with new essays by Iris Vasey, Jill Blake, Karen Burrows Hansberry, Sabina Stent, Sergio Angelini and Walter Chaw. Extensive archival articles and interviews, new writing on the various short films and film credits. Whole bunch of stuff in this book. I mean, I love reading these books as well that Indicator do have. They do offer great insight, and I mean it's just one of many reasons why Indicator are kind of my favourite of the boutique Blu-ray companies, if that's what we can call them. It's just great kinds of stuff like that, and I love it so much. The 6 movies we do get are, let's have a look at those. Of course, they come in these lovely cardboard cases that Indicator do for these sets. First off, we have The Web with Edmund O'Brien, Ella Raines, William Bendix, and Vincent Price, and this is clearly why I'm very excited for this one. Edmund O'Brien's great as well, of course he is. But look, It's another Vincent Price movie for me. This just works, doesn't it? This is perfect. Yes, The Web. Obviously, I know very little about these movies. On the back it says, it's a double cross, a triple murder with kisses for me. Ooh, exciting. The special features you get with The Web. It's a 4K scan of a restoration, original mono audio, commentary with film historians David Del Val, Film-Noir Festival Q&A with Victoria Price from 2018, half an hour, archival video recording of Vincent Price's daughter in conversation with the Film-Noir Foundation's Alan K. Rode following a screening of this movie. That is just the best. I follow Victoria Price on social media and that kind of stuff. She's always going to these kind of things, celebrating her great father, and that's just so exciting. I can't wait to watch that. You get a Lux Radio Theatre of The Web, 53 minutes from 1947. Radio adaptation, that is. Ella Raines, Edmund O'Brien, Vincent Price also in that. You get a 13-minute promotional short film for War Bonds, starring Alan Ladd, Betty Hutton, Susan Hayward, and William Bendix from this movie, called Skirmish on the Home Front from 1944. Image Gallery, promotion publicity, new and improved subtitles, the UK premiere on the Blu-ray. It's from 1947. It's 87 minutes long. The Web. I'm already so into those features just because of this thing with Victoria Price. I love it so much. Second, we have Larceny with John Payne, Joan Caulfield, Dan Derea, and Shelley Winters. Ooh, lovely. This is 1948, 89 minutes. It says, all they lived for was love and larceny. And let's actually open these as well, because they usually have some nice poster art on the inside of these. There's The Web. There is the inside of Larceny. Not as many features on Larceny, but again, it's a 4K scan of a restoration. Original mono audio. You get a commentary with Eloise Ross. The Heel with Sex Appeal, 2022, 29 minutes. Author and critic Nick Pinkerton assesses the life, career, and screen persona of big screen tough guy Dan Derea. Lovely. I never know if I'm pronouncing Dan Derea's name right. Dan Derea? Dan, D-U-R-Y-E-A. I've always said Derea. It's probably not actually how you pronounce his name. But certainly I would hope after watching that feature I will actually be able to pronounce his name properly. Image Gallery there, new and improved subtitles, and the UK premiere on the Blu-ray there. Again, that's a really great, good main feature on Larceny, I think, there. You get Kiss the Blood Off My Hands with Joan Fontaine and Burt Lancaster and Robert Newton in this movie as well. I mean, already that cast is just very nice, isn't it? We like that. This is 1948 as well, 79 minutes. Bring back short movies, we like it. A Hunted Man, A Love-Haunted Woman. And that's all you get at the back of this one, it says it there. Special features here, a 2K scan of a restoration, original mono audio, commentary with film historian Josh Nelson, the John Player Lecture with Joan Fontaine, 1978, 63 minutes. That's an archival audio recording of Joan Fontaine in conversation with critic Martin Shawcross at London's National Film Theatre. Very nice. United Action Means Victory, which is from 1939, 37 minutes, a documentary about the 1938-39 General Motors strike, with narration written by the screenwriter of this movie, Ben Maddow. Interesting things like that, stuff you'd never ever see other than on weird features of Indicator limited edition box sets like this. They're interesting. They're always really fun to kind of watch, even when they're like promotional films or advertising films or like this one, a documentary about a General Motors strike that's over half an hour long, but I'll watch it. It'll be weird. Original trailer you get with this one as well, image gallery, new and improved subtitles, and of course the UK premiere on the Blu-ray. Lovely. Kiss the Blood Off My Hands. I like the sound of this already. I obviously don't know anything about these movies. I really don't know anything about these movies other than what I'm telling you now. I think that's the great thing about these indicator noir sets, definitely, because they are a little bit underseen, obviously. They're not the big name noir movies. They are back catalogue noir movies, usually starring pretty, significant or at least semi-significant names, which is always fun to see. But a lot of the time you kind of don't massively know what you're getting into when you start watching them, which usually makes for a really interesting viewing experience when you're kind of totally discovering a new movie with just somebody you may be very familiar with in the lead, but you're seeing them in a different way sometimes. It's very, very exciting. Anyway, next up we have Abandoned, No Name for Her Baby, Only a Price, with Dennis O'Keefe and Gail Storm, Jeff Chandler, Raymond Burr's also in this movie. I should actually say who directed these movies, really, shouldn't I, to find out if we do actually have any fairly notable directors. Norman Foster did Kiss the Blood Off My Hands, there you go. Larceny was George Sherman, and The Web was Michael Gordon, there you go. But yes, anyway, Abandoned, we have Abandoned here, don't we, which was directed by Joe Newman. But yes, I mean, this looks interesting, doesn't it? This looks kind of nasty. Abandoned, leaving our children, our newborn children, somewhere, because I don't know why. We don't know why. We'll know why when we watch the movie, won't we? That's the point. This one just says, "It's time you knew" on the back of it. And is actually, this movie seems to be the reason this whole set is rated 15 or rated R. That's the equivalent of in the US. Features on Abandoned, though, you get, it's a HD remaster on this one. Original mono audio, commentary with writers and film experts Barry Forshaw and Kim Newman. I love Kim Newman. Throw Kim Newman on anything, he's great. Easy to Get, 1947, 22 minutes. A short film made as part of the US Armed Forces Easy to Get campaign on venereal diseases. Directed by Joseph M. Newman, who directed this movie. These are the kind of weird things you get. This is what I mean. Like, a campaign short video about how to stay safe from venereal disease just because it was directed by the same guy who directed this movie. It's just bizarre, but it's very interesting. Image gallery, promotional material, publicity material, new and improved subtitles, UK premiere on the Blu-ray. This is 1949, Abandoned there, 79 minutes. Nice. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this. Couple more. We have Deported from 1950, 89 minutes. Marta Torren, Jeff Chandler again. Robert Siodmak directed. Oh, there you go. There's your big name. Once you bring Siodmak into play, you know you're in for a good time with your noir movies. This looks interesting again, though, doesn't it? This looks like it's kind of more than just your typical noir if it's about deportation. Like this one about child abandonment. It's just unpleasant subject matter. But this one says, they kicked him out of the country and dared him to stay alive. He had a talent for trouble and a taste for gaudy women. Brilliant. You love it, don't you? You love to see that. Features here, you get quite a nice looking set. 4K scan of a restoration, mono audio, commentary with filmmaker and film historian Daniel Kramer. Return to Europe, 11 minutes. Critic and writer Christina Newland discusses the work of Robert Siodmak and the twin influences of American and European cinema on Deported. Very nice. A Salute to France, 1944, 36 minutes. Promotional film by the Office of War Information on the wartime alliances of French, British and American nations, co-directed by Garson Kanin and Jean Renoir, and starring Burgess Meredith, Philip Bourneuf, and Deported's Claude Dauphin. Okay, again, the Columbia Noir, the 5 volumes of the Columbia Noir, which there are Morgan's movie collections looking at all of them, some of them, in fact, no. Maybe volume 5 on its own, the Bogart one, and then the others would be in their own video, combining the other 4. But, you know, we look at those. The features in those, there's a lot of these kind of wartime promotional movies and things like this that directors kind of made a little bit before they went making noir movies or anything like that, because of course the kind of noir cycle starts really in World War II. You know, the very early stages of the Hollywood noir cycle starts in World War II and ends in kind of late 50s, really. As a rule, it kind of does that. There's a little bit of leeway here and there. But they're always really interesting and very, very different and just great things to have as features. Image gallery as well in this one. New and improved. Subtitles. And the UK premiere on Blu-ray, of course, 1950, 89 minutes, Deported. And lastly, we have Naked Alibi, Sterling Hayden, Gloria Graham, Gene Barry and Marcia Henderson. Yes, we like Gloria Graham a lot, don't we? We do. We do like Gloria Graham. This is directed by... no, it's not. It's directed by Jerry Hopper. 1954, this one, 86 minutes. The story of a love with the law and its heels. Okay. Features here a 2K scan of a restoration, original mono audio, commentary with film historians Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson. Absolute magnetism, 42 minutes. Academic Lucy Bolton discusses the life and career of Gloria Graham, one of film noir's greatest femme fatales. That is a lovely, lovely feature. I'm a big fan of that one as well. Great features, I must say, on this Universal Noir Volume 1 by the looks of it. I'm excited to delve really deep into these. I really, really am. You get The Cinematographer, 1951, 10 minutes. A documentary directed by Jerry Hopper, produced by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, providing a guide to the role of director of photography. Oh, that's interesting as well, isn't it? You get the original theatrical trailer here. You get the image gallery of promotional and publicity material. New and improved subtitles. UK premiere on Blu-ray, 1954, 86 minutes. Naked Alibi. And there we go. 6 movies. 1 fantastic big book. There's the book. There are the movies. We're excited for Universal Noir Volume 1. Are you excited for Universal Noir Volume 1? Will you be picking this one up? Will you be waiting until maybe the limited edition set sells out and they become standard editions? Although, who knows when that would happen? I would always say, get your hands on the great set that this is, and the great sets that Indicator do put out. They are an outstanding Blu-ray company. I love them dearly. I'm so excited for this one. I know this has been a good deep dive, and have a look. And we've been having a look, I should say, into what we have in store in Universal Noir Volume 1. I'm looking forward to watching the movies. Let me know if you want to hear anything when I do watch these movies, of course. And I suppose all that's left to say is subscribe. Ding the notification bell on this YouTube channel for all the fun stuff we have here. Monday Madness every Monday. Janine's reviews, our own reviews, my movie collection, Morgan's movie collection, the retro trailer reactions, the watch-alongs, all the other stuff we have on this channel. Find us, of course, on the It's a Wonderful podcast feed, all major podcast platforms. Monday with Monday Madness, Wednesday with Morgan Hasn't Seen, and Friday with the main show It's a Wonderful podcast. All the links to the Patreon and the donation, if you want to support us that way, are in the description below, as well as the social medias. And yes, until the next Morgan's movie collection, which will actually be looking at all the stuff I bought in the Indicator sale, so it's more celebration of Indicator releases. I just got an awful lot in their recent massive sale and haven't gotten around to filming any videos on that yet. But when this came earlier this week, I knew I had to give priority to this one. There we go. Until next time, guys. Goodbye.